10-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now it's second down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense marching it downfield on their opening drive. Here's a first and 10 from the 47. Handoff here for Miller. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On third down, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Going on fourth. Here's Nix. This is brought in by Laporta. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains. Giving this to Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And they just get the play off. Aguilar with the grab. There's some room to work. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Gun. They'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing it on second down. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be blocked down into the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
2 yards on the
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. New set of downs for him at the 38.
first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Back to throw. Don't get this in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard
To the line
line.
and set. Here we go. First down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, Those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down.
Come back team. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 18 right here. 19 Lions.
Now throw, third and long. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
A 3-yard pickup.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. First and 10. It's Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Nix to throw. Throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Now Nix on third down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the score remains knotted, 7-all. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. And go and play action. Lays out left side and gets it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Enough to stop that play with Ja'Day Barron. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Takes the second down snap. It connects down the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's a good-looking play by the Clemson rookie. And it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Starting from the 5. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Ready?
And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. It also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Top 60. Get it. Brocco, 79 Brocco. Corey, 17. Mustang, 19.
3rd and long for him here. Isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. There's a little bit up to the 21. That was Max Melton who held him down there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Quick slant, here's Laporta. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Throwing again, here's Nix. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Bombers.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Running it now out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the football outside. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Air it out on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed. He's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for our Cardinals.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Viking 18, 19 Giant.
Pass play now. That's taken in by Henry. And he's able to... This one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
From the red zone now. And this is Cup. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
Cardinals 17, Broncos 7.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has it in close. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
17 yards. First down.
On 1st down, it's Nix. He finds Aguilar. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Offensive line fast.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th.
17. Broncos 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returnable from the 2. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Airing it out to start this drive. Jump off caught by his back. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
2nd down pass play coming. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 back.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
What you got? Come on. What you got?
Come on, guys, dig deep.
Okay.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
And 19 tight. Cup 19. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Go.
He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. So here comes the kicking unit. I cannot believe they're going to try for this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose, but just too much kick for him to handle. And they are unable to double their lead.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But, Kate, with that miss, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he gets up for a game of about 4. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Broncos trail by a field goal. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Only a yard on the pickup. Now it's 2nd and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, that leaves me.
And he will score and give the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. One loss into two, into three, and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Glendale.